This tribe specializes in making their manhoods bigger because when the young boys of this tribe are ready to become men, they prepare for a ritual in which they have to spend days out in the wild. And during those days, they go through one of the most grueling experiences ever because the chiefs of the tribe pound some traditional herbs into dust, all of which would then be rubbed onto the young boys' manhoods in an attempt to make them bigger and longer. So how on earth can they make their manhoods bigger? And does it actually work? They are called the Somba tribe, and they hail from the country of Benin, West Africa. At a very young age, children from this tribe are marked with scars in order for them to be identified. But as these children get older, the boys of this tribe are faced with a challenge, and that's taking the first step into manhood. It all starts with building mud fortresses called tatas, and these fortresses are built by none other than the friends, family, and neighbors of the young boys who are about to become men. Once the boys reach the age of 18, that's when the tribe's chiefs prepare them for their rite of passage. And the craziest thing about it is that the boys literally have no idea what's going to happen. Because in Somba custom, the men who have already undergone the ritual have to keep it a secret from future generations. They believe that facing unknown challenges is part of growing up and becoming a man. All the boys of the Somba tribe have to undergo this rite of passage, because if they don't, they are rejected by society and aren't allowed to marry and have families. Yet whether they're ready or not, all Somba boys eventually have to do it, and absolutely nothing can prepare them for the ritual that comes next, because the chiefs start by escorting them out into the wild, all while preparing a mixture of traditional herbs that's going to be rubbed onto the boys' bodies. And here's where it gets really bizarre, because the herbs are specifically rubbed onto the boys' privates. A tree branch would then be cut, all while adding a hole with a specific size for the boys, who would then need to put his manhood into the tree branch for months. This entire process would eventually make the boys' manhoods larger and longer, and the longer they keep it in, the bigger it gets. The boys are then carried by the chiefs on their way home, signifying that they are one step closer to being men. Once that part of the ritual is done, the boys head off to the final part of the initiation, where they'll have to prove their manliness. They engage in a whipping spar with another initiate, which is a sign that they're ready to defend their families from anything. After they finish the spar, only then can they be finally called a real man of the Somba tribe. And after some months, these real men can't wait to take their manliness to the next level, because only then can they finally remove the branches that cover their manhoods, all while being ready to take on life's challenges. The Somba tribe is one of the few remaining tribes that hold their ancestral traditions dear, believing that confidence can come in all shapes and sizes. Yet some people are concerned that this bizarre tradition might get them unwanted infections, as STDs have remained rampant throughout the continent. But what do you think? Should the Somba tribe preserve their unique rite of passage, or should they practice a safer approach to manhood instead?